Hi there guys, welcome back to Stellaris. Just wanted to give you an in-game view of what to expect from the Leviathans DLC and the nice video that Paradox released, what it will be coming. So let's create a new empire to see what's new here. First you have the humanoids, the new humanoids here. Then you have some cuties added. Here you have the gecko model. No new avians. There were enough avians yet, but here you have that night moth that is pretty cute. And then you have two molluscoids, the starfish and the snailian. Then you have the fungoid. The pretty shroom, the model was called. Very nice, eh? So let's just start with the pretty shrooms. While we're at it, let's give them some standard stuff to go for. And you can see here, there's trait picks left 5 now. So you have the possibility that you don't have more trait points, but you have the possibility to get more picks, which opens up for powerful combinations. Like you can get to 5 trait points now, and even 3 trait picks left. So this means you could go like for see what is venerable. You could go for venerable, and you would additionally have something. Like you could go for, I don't know, something researchy. Or maybe you could make them strong, or what would be fitting here, resilient. Like you have them venerable and resilient. That explains why they get venerable, right? But they're slow learners, slow breeders, and non-adaptive. So there's that. So you can get these combinations that were not possible before. The traits themselves have not changed, but adaptability, like adaptiveness, habitability, is much more important now, as it unlocks the possibility to colonize new worlds. I'll show you soon. Different colors here. These are the new worlds. So you have different habitability charts here. And if you choose like the desert world, you have desert preference, and you have arid preference or dry preference, like you have dry, wet, frozen. So if you choose one of the dries, then all the dry worlds will have at least 60% habitability for you. All the wet and frozen worlds will have 20% habitability for you. And what you need as a minimum now to colonize them is not any more tech, it's habitability. So if you reach 30% habitability, you can colonize any world. This means if you're going for like adaptiveness, that would be a very worthwhile pick if you're going for expansions. So that's really, you could consider taking adaptive, 10% more habitability, and boom, you can colonize all the worlds you see, except tomb worlds. Tomb worlds, you'll need a little bit more effort. So there's that. Then don't have new systems. We're just going for a random system. And then let's have fungoids here. Then you have government and ethics, and you have now some new things in here. Like you have planet border extrusion for xenophobes that is new, which it essentially means that your borders grow bigger quickly. For individualists, you have the policy happiness impact decreased, which means like the individuals won't be affected by policy happiness. So if you get happiness or unhappiness from a policy, that will be decreased. Both sides. Also migration attraction is improved. So individualist is just stronger now. Same goes for xenophobe. Although xenophobe has changed, like it was previously, you could get more influence, but Now you can get the planet border extrusion, which is really a big thing. Like it's very helpful in the game. Then you have fanatic materialist. You can see here. You have building cost decreased, which is a massive buff to this kind of strategy. Like researching was strong, yes, but it was only strong in the end. At the start it was like really not good compared to other governments and ethics. So this is now much better. Then we have pacifists. Nothing did change there. Like you're gaining the diplomatic influence and vice versa, you're losing the rivalry influence gain. Now that's just the way it is, so it goes well, I think, with oh yes, Xenophile has also changed. Like you can you are no longer decreased in your rivalries. It's just a positive thing now, Xenophile. Not very, very positive, but look at that. Xenophobia decreased by minus 15%. That's still very strong. Like, and you have collectivists, which now have an added faction suppression cost minus, which is very helpful. So they did buff them as well. Food consumption was going down, like that's as before. And we have spiritualists. They haven't been changed. Yeah, and here the militarists. So I don't believe the oligarchies, the governments have changed much. Let's just go. Let's make them materialist and individualist here. Just to take these new picks, and yeah, there is, I think, no big changes here. Though the despotic empire did change, like they had slavery bonuses here, so that did change. And we have these. So only minor changes there. There we go. Yeah, I believe only the despotic empire has been changed. Like to not include slavery bonuses. So slavery has been nerfed, so to say. So what should we go for here? Let's go for something sciencey. So the Science Directorate. So yeah, let's go for something fungoid here. Yeah, I have that buff, that bug that colors are not displayed correctly with me here. Oh, that's kind of bad, but what can you do? So you have no Q-chips added. They should have added Q-chips. Come on, they should really have added Q-chips. Let's take planetoid chips for a change. So we have our union here. Let's save them up. Let's get it done. And now, even more new things. We can still adjust the galaxy size. We have the same galaxy shapes here. Same number of empires possible. Now you can adjust the maximum of fallen empires, which in a huge galaxy would then be 4. So you can have maximum of 4 fallen empires in a huge galaxy. Minimum of 0. Habitable worlds. This is the usual thing, and you can make that like every world is habitable. To near to no world is habitable. And you have II aggressiveness. That hasn't changed. We have the difficulties. Insane. Still hasn't changed. Allowed FTL methods haven't changed. Clustered starts. That is, I think, yeah. Whether empires should spawn in clusters or randomly spread across the galaxy. So you have, then you would have the feeling like you have a new world where no one is, and you have an old world where everyone is. You have advanced neighbors. So if you have these advanced AI starts, you can get advanced neighbors if you do that. And so they will be far away from you. Like if you do it like off. An endgame crisis, you can make them on and off. It's like similar to, I'd compare it to SimCity. Like, you have the disasters there. The endgame crises are often disasters. And yeah, you can make them on or off now, which is a huge help if you just want to test something, or if you want to play in peace, then make them off. If you like a good challenge from time to time, that can also screw you if you're playing on the very high difficulties, then turn it on. So let's play. You can see nothing else has changed, but if you're looking closer, you can see that the glows are much more polished now. Like this is what has changed. Like the ships and the glows are looking much better now. If you activate them here and unpause, you should be able to see it. The glows are looking a little better. Like everything is a little bit more polished, the sound has more oomph. Everything is just nicer to look at. So that was the first part. For the second part, I'll switch off the game and show you the video of the end game that was released by Paradox, to show you what you can expect from the other features of Leviathans, except the races and all the new things I just showed you. So see you there. Oh, this is new. Look at that. There's planets and sectors. This is a quick access menu, and you have an expansion planner here. Find habitable planets. You can send your colonists from here. Policies and edicts, and showing the hotkey for it, which is very good. Expansion planner. So this is a little bit better organized here. These things you will need often, so they are directly here, and then you have that you can also possibly mod. You can also see the strategic resources and manage them here. Policies, edicts, ship designers, accessible. So that is very good as well. So as I said, we'll see each other in the video of Paradox in a second.
Hello, I'm Martin Anward, the game director for Stellaris, and I am here to tell you about the upcoming Leviathans Story Pack. The Leviathan Story Pack is an upcoming content DLC focusing on exploration and adding more content to the mid-game. The main feature of the Leviathan Story Pack is the Guardians. Guardians are ancient space dwellers of immense power that guard valuable treasures and unique technology. Guardians range from massive space creatures to the technological remnants of old races, and while some of them can be reasoned with, others will require you to bring your fleets. Be careful though, as Guardians are easily prickled, and should you upset one without the means to defeat it, your empire may be in trouble. Another feature in the Leviathan Story Pack is Enclaves. Enclaves are remnants of old races living on ancient space stations. They come in three variants: artists, curators, and traders. Traders will take your minerals or energy and convert it into other resources, and if they like you, they may trade a unique strategic resource. Artists can be commissioned to create great works of art to bring happiness to your population, and can also be asked to arrange a festival across your entire empire. Curators trade in information and will sell you knowledge about star systems, technology, and may even be able to sell you the secret to defeating a particular guardian. The final feature in the Leviathan Story Pack is the War in Heaven, which happens when two fallen empires awaken from centuries of stagnation and decadence and go to war with each other. When this happens, it's a galactic event, dragging in every species, whether they wish to or not. You can either choose to join with one of the two and hope that they will reward you. You can try to lead a league of non-aligned empires, stand against them both, and hope that your might is enough to overcome them. Or you can try to stay neutral, hoping that the war doesn't come your way, but risking everything when there are no allies to stand by your side. The Leviathan Story Pack we'll be making space great again on October 20th.
And what you're hearing right now is the new music from Andreas Waldetoft that is also in the game. Yeah, I think you shouldn't miss it, it's really good. So I've loaded up the music again from Andreas Waldetoft. That's really awesome. Now that's the last feature of the Leviathans DLC. And it's good for a fade out, so... It's really nice having that epic, still chilling and somehow dangerous music in the background. It's really cool. I know I won't get enough of this, as with most Paradox music, which is really unique in the realm of video games. So often there's music you won't listen to anymore after a few hours, but this is really good. So thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. Have fun with the Leviathans story pack, and yeah, stay tuned. And if you're interested in more Stellaris news or the upcoming Let's Play on Hard, then just subscribe to the channel. Have fun, guys, and have a good time.